This is Kennedy Town Station. Kennedy Town is the western terminus of the Island Line. The station serves the Kennedy Town area on the northwestern end of Hong Kong Island. When the station first appeared in Hong Kong Mass Transit Further Studies in 1970, it was simply known as Kennedy. It was to be built as part of the Island Line in the 1980s, but construction of the line did not commence westwards beyond Sheung Wan, citing inadequate passengers and technical difficulties by contractors. Under the latest proposal as of June 2005, Kennedy Town will be served by West Island Line as an extension of the Island Line, a heavy rail system instead of being served by a medium-capacity rail shared by commuters from Southern District after pressure from local community groups. The station was designed by TFP Farrells. The contract to construct the station and overrun tunnel was awarded to Gammon Construction for 1.34 billion Hong Kong dollars. The overrun tunnel is 650 meters in length, which is past the station for the turnback sidings. Construction commenced in 2010 and was completed in 2014. Demolition of the swimming pool, which occupied the bulk of the station site, was underway by 2011. The reprovisioning contract for the new Kennedy Town swimming pool was awarded to Paul Y Construction Company Limited in 2009 and was finished in 2011 near the Kennedy Town seafront, which is down there. You can see down there we have some ocean stuff. Yes, it's along there now for the swimming pool. Before, the things around here, and also maybe over there or something. There's another exit across the road apparently, but that's the exit C over there. But oh, that's a little bit of a housing estate here. You guys might be thinking, is this expensive? No, this is like the oldest housing estate here in Hong Kong. One of the oldest, but it's already high-rise buildings. So that's why you can see how high buildings are in Hong Kong. We got AMSPT 77. What is that license plate? Wow. On the minibus route 58 here. And minibus, this is the minibus terminus right out here for connecting to Hong Kong, Aberdeen, and all of that areas that's not served by MTR. Minibuses. They're all high floors, unfortunately. That's one of the transportation in Hong Kong that's not low floor, and also including the trams, which is also not low floor. But they're starting to have low floor minibuses, but unfortunately still not actually fully in yet for the low floors, because it's not really that popular in terms of low floors. They are using low floor minibuses for some of the some of the routes that actually going to hospitals and stuff. So that's why. Here we are at Kennedy Town, the terminus, which is extended in 2014. Here's an exit A here, which serves the minibus terminus, and Smithfield Road, which is I think down there somewhere. So, the station is located under the site of the previous Kennedy Town swimming pool, located on Smithfield, which is around here. There is a public transport interchange at the ground level of the station, aka the minibus terminus. aka the minibus terminus. West of the station, there are two tracks merged into one, and for sidings, as the trains need to change directions at the end of the tracks. So that's why. Let's enter the station. Exit A here. We have lift here. Perfect. I filmed all the lifts last year in the Kennedy Town lift series video, so you can check that one out. I might continue the series, but let's walk down. We can take the escalator here. Relatively new station, is within 10 years. Almost 10 years now actually. I was here on the first day of operation for the West Island Line extension. I was in secondary 1, aka year 7 for you guys if you're in other foreign countries. And it was been here for 10 years now, and it's still relatively new. You can see the lighting is definitely very bright. And here's the station map, very, very basic. Not much, really very, very basic, not a lot of things. So we just saw exit C, which is just across the road. Now let's go and take a look at exit B first. which is actually one of the tallest exits of the whole station. So very, very basic station, very simple layout. 3 exits. Just walk down from A, Smithfield, and we'll take B now, which is Rock Hill Street. Basic stuff here you can find in every single MTR stations. Literally you can find everything. Okay, here's B, Rock Hill Street. Belcher's Hill, which is up in the middle levels, mid-levels, and a lot of different things. Let's walk it. We've walked this actually before in the lift series video, so that's why, but let's go ahead and go. Walked up the whole path, and we're here at the intersection, which there's a lift. You can go all the way up. We have taken that in the series, or you can take 2 escalators to go up, which also works the same. Let's walk up there and take a look outside. 1 escalator up, and ground level exit, B. Alright, so never walked out here, but let's see what's over here. More Old Street, because actually Kennedy Town is relatively old, the suburb, the area, but not until recently that the train line is open. So actually down here is basically, I think, yeah, actually it's just down the road, isn't it? Yeah, it's just down the road. Earlier on that way was A, if you walk up that way, up A back there. Here's down here, a little bit in the middle of the road for more of the buildings, and also the tram track is just literally down there. We will do the trams actually this time for you guys to learn more about it. Not a fan of them. I mean, I'm not a tram fan, but I do like to take them sometimes because they're cheap and enjoying the views most of the time. Here at B, Kennedy Town. Pretty nice outer exterior over here with the bricks here. And basically a big area over here. And here's the station entrance right there. You see, very, very majestic actually. It looks pretty nice. And if you want to go 1 more floor up, which is actually just the park up there, you can take the lift 1 more floor to go up to the park, which is just up there. So, the lift, you can go up 1 more level to go up to the park. Now let's go back down to concourse. We walk to exit C, which is just across the road that you just saw earlier on, but you can still go ahead and take it and show you guys a little bit. Here we are, back down. Walk to A and B now. Let's just walk across the whole concourse and do C now. Let's do it. Let's walk it. Let's go. It's A, and we have C on the other side, which is just across the road if you just go up there. But we're walking on the ground here to show you guys a little bit of the concourse. We'll enter the gates later on to go through the inside of the station, and then after that will be the platform and then spotting trains. Toilets here. Decent. We have toilets here because these are the newer stations. They have toilets always. And there's a lift for exit A, which is actually not really closed. Actually, it's kind of off on the side. But we'll continue through to C here, which is 4th Street. Wow. Okay. More 7-Eleven. Isn't there like a 7-Eleven at the back already? I think that's a Circle K or something, but whatever. We have the adding value machines here and the ticket machines here. These are definitely the newer generations, which is basically a smart screen you can just touch. So just a smart screen you can touch on the screen to buy your tickets and also charge your Octopus card by putting your card on here. You can also actually go ahead and click contact staff, and it actually shows a video call with some of the staffs around the station. It's the map with all of the lines, 9 of them. You can't buy Airport Express, so that's why they don't put that there. If you're going to put your Octopus card on there, I'll show you a little bit how it actually works. Just like this. Put it up, put there, doot, and then the screen will show up. How much money do you have left? And that's it. Okay, and you can click add value if you need to, but I have over $1,000, so let's not do that. It's off and cancel. And if you want to buy tickets, just click on whatever spot you want to go. And also over here, there's also a Octopus and Ticket Inquiries ones, which is also the same thing. As soon as you put your card on there, it will show up all of the histories that you have done recently. I know it's in Chinese, but first one said MTR, so apparently I cannot do anymore. Anyways, let's go to C now, which is just right here. 4B Street, literally just across the road. We were just along here, and there's now C over here. Very, very small station actually. So, go to 4B Street, Loon Bong Apartments, Saiwan Estate, and a lot of things. Let's go up. There are no lifts for this exit, which is unfortunate, but we have basically exit A, which literally leads to the same place, which is across the road, so that's why you can just take the one on A. Let's go up. And went up the escalator. And if I just shoot over this side, literally where we started. So, literally where we started on the other side, we have a food center here for basically a market and also all of that stuff. And that's the minibus terminus right there, literally. Alright, that's good there. And back inside, onto the concourse, inside the gates. Alright, back down now, and let's enter the gates now. We don't have any turnstiles in this one. Basically, it's the good gates, the more advanced ones. You can do your e-payments here, not credit cards, just these. Alipay, WeChat Pay, Union Pay, and whatever this thing is, MTRL Pay, I think. I actually don't know. Using the app, and we charge the app or something, or you're using an Octopus card, which is basically everyone does. So basically, again, like the Smart Rider in Perth for TransPerth, the Octopus cards give you a 90%. It gives you a 10% discount for the fares, so that's why. Same thing, and also give you rebate, I think. And here's an artwork in the middle of the platform, which I don't really get the meaning of this. Basically, an apple halved, and they put it right here. There are things on it which shows maybe the community actually is staying together. And we can check out the descriptions over here. Blooming Bud, 2014. Not gonna read that. Too many. I can't even read this. Today's railway development is but a bud. Tomorrow's Kennedy Town will be a flourish fruit. Created with the participation of local residents, Blooming Bud is designed to represent the past, present, and future of Kennedy Town. As one of the winning pieces at a public art competition held in 2012, this artwork celebrates the opening of Kennedy Town Station. At the center of the split apple, the silhouettes, I have no idea how to pronounce that one, of local youth depict the seeds representing the future growth of Kennedy Town. On the skin of the apple, the handprints of local residents provide support to the growth and development of Kennedy Town. The highly polished finish reflects not only the interior of the station, but also the people that passes by. In a never-ending, what the hell is this word as well? Kaleidoscope of color and pattern, the artwork is a permanent tribute to the people of Kennedy Town. Cool artwork here. Now let's go down to the platform. It's a side platform because of the clearing of passengers on one side, so that's why they always usually like to separate the platforms when you have to clear passengers. So that side is for platform 2, which is turn-back sidings, and platform 1 is to Taiwan here. Let's go down. Train arriving. 144. 144 is oh man, I forgot the numbers. I don't remember, man. 141? 141, 144? Here we are at the platform, side platform, so that's why. This train is empty because it came fresh from the sidings. And it's basic island platform. Literally, oh, no staff on this side. And there's the driver coming out from the middle of the train. Because people will be occupying the seats, so that's why it's way faster to actually walk on the platform instead. But the trains are actually auto drive, so that's why the drivers are just there to open and close the doors. They don't need to drive, but of course also for emergency situations then they can drive. But basically in normal situations they don't need to drive. The drivers are just there to click the buttons to open and close the doors and also make announcements if necessary. So this is the tent here. No one is here. No one's here for this tent. The staff are on the clearing platform 2 because it makes sense because over here people can just board freely, while on the other side there will be, oh my gosh, what the hell, there will be stupid people sometimes on the other side that don't know that side is clearing and they just want to board the trains. That's why the staff are there to ready to kick them out. And also earlier on I think I spotted one of the trains with one passenger I think slept on the train, didn't know anything about it, so that's why they just need to call them out with the staff running into the train. It's a little bit of a school releasing time right now at 4, so That's why. But here we are at the end of the platform, and turn back siding is over that way, where the train's just going to drive out from there. Which I don't know whether we can see the turn back sidings because you're quite far down, but here we are, Kennedy Town, with these these unique style of paint writings, which is part of the Chinese culture. And Kennedy Town. That's it for Kennedy Town Station. We've walked through the whole thing, and what the hell happened to the display board? No trains. What the? No trains, no scheduled time for the next train, apparently. But that's Kennedy Town Station. Definitely very cool. Serves its purpose in the main area of Kennedy Town, along with a minibus terminus which goes to literally everywhere along the other side that actually doesn't have MTR serves. There's a whole line here. I don't know why it's actually the other way though. I guess it's fine, but why we're at the bottom and then the terminus is at the top of the train? What? Should do the other way, I think. But it serves its purpose and is useful, and with definitely decent things around, with a park and also some of the community facilities, is definitely useful. And yeah, very cool station. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. So it's not the most exciting because it's just a pretty basic station with 3 exits and also a side platform for turn back. But it's well used. You see how many people there are right now. Well used, and it serves the area. Decent stuff around, with lifts mostly for all of the exits that you need. So I give it a 4 out of 5. It was more exciting, more things. The art was kind of lame as well, but it does shows why it is there, with the meaning behind the artwork. So I think 4 out of 5 actually suits the station well. It was more given more of a better design instead of just a basic light blue, then it will be a little bit high score. But 4 out of 5. Let's spot some trains.
The train to Taiwan is arriving. 请勿靠近網紅，請不要靠近路人。Please stand back from the platform doors. Please stand back from the platform doors.
We got an ex Kuntong line train here because of most of the Kuntong line M trains has been swapped to the island line.
時，請企穩及緊握扶手，切勿喺電梯上走動。使用扶手電梯時，請站穩並解握扶手，不要在電梯上走動。When traveling on escalators, hold the handrail, stand firm, and don't walk.
本港列車已經到達港島線嘅尾站，請雙乘客離開車廂和多謝咗。This is the end of the other line. Please exit from the train.
使用扶手電梯時，請企穩及緊握扶手，切勿喺電梯上走動。使用扶手電梯時，請站穩並解握扶手，不要在電梯上走動。When traveling on escalators, hold the handrail, stand firm, and don't walk.
There's a stop.
This is the end of the other line. Please exit from the train. Thank you.
使用扶手電梯時，請企穩及緊握扶手，切勿喺電梯上走動。使用扶手電梯時，請站穩並解握扶手，不要在電梯上走動。
車已經到達廣東市理尾站，請稍乘下離開車廂，多謝合作。This is the end of the other line. Please exit to the train. Thank you.
使用扶手電梯時，請企穩及緊握扶手，切勿喺電梯上走動。使用扶手電梯時，請站穩並緊握扶手，不要在電梯上走動。
前往台湾的列车即将到达。
The train to Taiwan is arriving.